In the age before fire tamed the night, prehistoric hunters walked through a living world of shadow and sound, alert, silent, alive.
Every step, every sound, a message from the wild. For these prehistoric hunters, the earth itself speaks the language of survival.
Life in the wild was movement, the thrill of the chase. Every heartbeat of the prehistoric hunter was a race against hunger and death. In a world ruled by chaos, fire was their only light, and the prehistoric hunters would risk all to keep it alive. One hunter, one spark, carried the fire through the wrath of the storm. Hope burned in trembling hands.
And from one fragile ember, the prehistoric hunters reclaimed their power. A new dawn born from flame.
Under the endless sky, the prehistoric hunters danced, their fire alive once more, their spirits bound to the eternal flame.
As the sun fades, the prehistoric hunters return, their strength given to the flame. All their hunts, their prayers, their hopes begin and end at this sacred circle.
From the heart of stone they summon light. The prehistoric hunters awaken their god of warmth, the living flame reborn once more. In the fire's glow, their spirits rise. The prehistoric hunters celebrate the force that separates them from the wild. Light and unity. Above them burns another fire, the stars. The prehistoric hunters see their own flame mirrored in the heavens, believing both to share one spirit. When the sky turns against them, the prehistoric hunters fight not for their lives, but for their fire. For without it, they are nothing but shadows in the dark. The storm has passed, but the sacred flame endures. The prehistoric hunters have kept their promise. Their god still breathes, and their story burns on.
The forest whispered its warning, a sound older than words. The prehistoric hunters felt it in their bones. The storm was coming. Then came the light, fierce and blinding, tearing the sky apart. To the prehistoric hunters, it was the wrath of the heavens themselves. In the storm's fury, the sacred flame became their only fight. The prehistoric hunters guarded it with every breath, every heartbeat. In one flash, their light was gone. The prehistoric hunters stood in darkness, their warmth stolen, their faith tested. Their god had died. The night was colder than memory, and the prehistoric hunters learned the meaning of silence.
When the storm finally slept, the prehistoric hunters rose again. In the ashes of their fire, they saw not defeat, but the promise to begin anew. The prehistoric hunters, protectors of the sacred flame, now faced nature's wrath. Their god was dying, and with it, their hope. But among them stood one, a child of the hunters. Her name was Asha. While others fled, she stepped toward the dying light.
The prehistoric hunters watched in awe as their youngest knelt before their god of fire, whispering a promise of life. She took the sacred flame, fragile, dying, into her hands. In that moment, courage burned brighter than fire itself.
In the eyes of the prehistoric hunters, she was no longer a child. She was the flame bearer, chosen by the spirits themselves. She ran into the storm a child, among prehistoric hunters, carrying the last spark of life. And though the fire was small, her spirit burned brighter than the sky. The prehistoric hunters watched their child disappear into the storm, a spark of light defying the wrath of the sky.